Hi, I'm Bridget, Jost. I attend Madison Memorial High School, and this is my prep profile.
All right, Bridget, three-sport athlete, four-sport actually. You were involved in a few things, volleyball and football. You were football manager.
Yes, I was.
How did that kind of end up? Your dad, the football coach?
Yes, he is a football coach. He was on varsity at the time, and I knew Coach Signs, and so they were needing a manager, and I thought, hey, that would be really fun. I wanted to know some of the football players, and I thought it would be a blast to get to know them through managing, and it was a great time.
Then you switch sports. You go into the winter basketball and softball. You have managers for those sports?
Yes.
So did it kind of, you treat managers a little different having done one?
Yeah, definitely. Managers they do a lot of outside stuff that you don't know and stuff, but it's really fun.
And then also your dad's was your basketball coach. How was that? Was that something that you really enjoyed? Because it's pretty rare.
Yeah, it was really fun. We would have our times where we would like hit heads against each other, and always after the games we'd have to have our like 1 hour or 24 hours break with no talking or communicating about the game, and then afterwards, then we could finally talk about it, but still we would get pretty mad at each other sometimes.
So kind of a mandatory cooling off period?
Yeah.
Did you suggest that, your dad, or did your mom suggest that?
When I was little, we had that too, so my mom kind of came up with it, and then my dad's like, yep, we're going to do that, so.
And out of all the sports, your favorite?
I like basketball because of my dad, but I really love softball. I love playing and pitching and stuff.
And you've played a couple of different things through high school, but nothing like being on the mound there with the ball in your hand.
Oh yeah, it's really fun. It's just going against batters and like playing with their heads. It can be really fun.
Now, you said you wish you could compete in swimming. Did you ever swim? Were you a swim team? Or?
No, I never passed level 3.
And you have a very good swimming team here. So.
Yeah, I definitely would not be able to swim like any of them. They're amazing.
Do you have an athlete or someone or a team perhaps who's kind of inspired you?
This year's basketball team, the varsity girls, we all worked really hard during the off season. We had workouts. We worked with Seneca. We worked together all the time. We bonded, and we wanted to make this year a different year. We wanted to change the face of the program because the past few years we haven't been so successful, and then this year we all just came together and worked really hard, and we did get a couple of wins. I mean, not as much as we thought, but this group was just so close, and we're all really close friends, and it's just a great group of girls.
You list your favorite opponent, Middleton,
Yes.
just a couple miles away. Do you have some friends on the team, or
I
maybe
do.
you play with during the year?
I used to play with them when I was little in AAU travel, and it's always a really good competition.
Who's your favorite player to play against?
I would say Natalie Staples. She's a really competitive girl, and she's also an inspiration too.
Yeah, with her history with her injury
and stuff.
And you look at 3.7 grade point. Having a parent who's a teacher, I'm sure that. But how do you balance all the sports and academics, especially at a large school like Memorial?
I really like school a lot, and I would go to practice, and then I would eat dinner, and then I would go study for the rest of the night, and I would just continually do that each and every night. I just really like I really like school a lot. And I thought just to have a good grades, and then that way I can go to college and be able to play because I'll have the grades to support them.
Having been a manager and watching the guys and then being with the girls, who takes their books and studies more on bus trips than that? Do the girls make better use of their time? Do the guys do it, or do the girls definitely have an edge there?
I would say that each kind of do it in their own way, I guess. The girls, we would always goof on the way home and stuff, and always we would just goof around. But they would do their homework outside and after practice, and after the games they would go do their homework. But.
So no problems there getting everybody to maintain their attitude.
No, everyone this year, everyone really was worried about school, and they wanted to go to college, so everyone really studied a lot.
Said you got your start in sports when you were 3 days old, and your parents took you to a game.
Yes.
So you were kind of meant to be a basketball player?
Yep, but I really loved the game. It's a great game to watch.
And a couple of other favorites here. You said favorite restaurant, Outback Steakhouse, Biaggi's. Do you have a favorite meal?
Steak and noodles.
Steak and
It's really good.
Get your pasta.
Mm-hmm. Pasta is yum.
And nickname, Pud?
Pud.
Pud?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to, I loved formula and I loved milk. And so when I was a baby, I would always cry for it. And so I just got the nickname from that way. And I'd always make like a face and stuff too.
Okay. And that kind of, once you get it, it sticks with you, right?
Yep.
When you look back in your time at Memorial, I know you were one of the neighborhood, was it officers or?
Yeah, I'm a backyard representative, which is like a homeroom thing, and I would lead the backyard, and I had some other people with me, and it was great to like be a leader and help out like the freshmen and stuff, especially on their first day, and like help the underclassmen to make them more involved with the school.
What do you think you're going to remember most about Memorial? Is it that? Is it the sports? Or how did this school shape you, do you think?
It has made me into a better person, and I've also become a stronger leader. And I used to be like shy, and I wouldn't want to be in like school activities. But then as the years have grown and stuff, I really have become more of a vocalized person and really want to like make a difference somehow and help little kids that were like me as freshmen like start to bloom and grow and become better people.
You've got a lot of different activities you've been involved in, from National Honor Society and Captain's Club. What's your favorite volunteer? Sounds like you've done some work with kids and coaching.
With my dad. He's also a high school coach and he's a kindergarten teacher. So I always go and help out his kids, and they're all just really fun to play with, and I love playing with them. I love to help them. I love to help them with reading. They're just a great group of kids, and I want to give back to the community.
When you were that age, I'm sure you had somebody you kind of looked up to. Have the role reversal now. What's that like?
It's definitely different, because I remember when I was little, I'd always look up to my dad's basketball players, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's so cool they get to go play against high schoolers, and it's just, I'm like, oh, this is how it is now to like go and help little kids. Like it's really, it's a fun time.
Now you're planning to go to Madison College to play softball and get some credits in medical science. And what would you like to do eventually?
I'm doing the 2-year transfer program. I would really like then to go transfer out to a D1 or a D2 and hopefully continue playing softball. Hopefully UW might be an option, or I'm kind of looking down south maybe where it's a lot bigger softball. So after that, playing softball, I definitely want to get an education into the sciences or medicine, and then hopefully from there either be an RN or a practitioner.
So you like to read the Twilight series? Do you have a favorite character, actors from the series, from the movies?
I always liked Edward Cullen, so from the series. So.
And growing up in education, you've always been a pretty good reader.
When I was little, actually, I had lazy eye, so I had to have double eye surgery to correct that. And then after that, I started to read more in 2nd grade, which really was great.
And your favorite team, Connecticut basketball, Arizona State softball.
Yep.
Two pretty elite programs.
Yes, definitely. I always love watching them on TV and just seeing girls pursue their dreams.
And I guess lastly, being a senior, what advice would you have a freshman, especially coming into school as big as Memorial is?
Definitely get involved with the school and do things you want to do. Like go out, if you want to be a soccer player, go out and play soccer, go and swim, or get involved with the different programs here, like robots or even the Spartan leaders. It's great, and just to get involved and be with other people and get to know, definitely is a lot of fun just to get to know people.
Well, congrats on a great high school career, and good luck the last few weeks of senioritis.
Yes, thank you. Last 2 weeks starting to kick in.